Hello everybody, how are you? I hope all of you are doing very well. Welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. Please give me a thumbs up if you can see me and hear me, because I just changed the time. I had scheduled it for 7 and I was like, nah, let's just bring it out to 6:45. So I did some editing and stuff. So there we go. So can you all see me? Can you all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can. Okay, I hope so. I'm streaming. So let me say hello to Sherilyn. Hi Sherilyn, you were first in line, I see today. First to show up rather. Moon and Stars, hello. Alia, hi. Out of the house again. Oh my God. What? Oh my God, you guys. Yes, okay. Auntie, hello. Afrohuman, hello. Auntie, interesting. Was that? Oh, so yeah, they aren't bad. We always yeah, they're just little critters at times, annoy the crap out of us. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? Oh wow, Sherilyn, that's interesting. What? Hi, Tammy. Yeah. Many prayers and blessings to all of those. Yes, and I agree. Hope, hi. Pauline, hello. Hello. Let me see. Who else am I missing? I guarantee him. Laverne, hello. Denise, hello. Courtney, hello. Scout Inquirer, hello. Okay, so we have some. Okay, so I assume you can hear me and see me, right? So we'll wait, I'm sure. I mean, I had originally scheduled this for 7 and then I was like kind of looking around and I go, may as well get this done. I guarantee I have lipstick on my teeth. I know, I can feel it. No, I don't. If I end up having lipstick on my teeth, tell me, and I don't like this pink color, so I don't know, I might just wipe it off. Looks a bit ratty. Oh my God, it actually translates really bad on camera. I'm going to wipe it off. Sorry, y'all. This is me. What can I say? It actually looked a little peachy. And now on camera I'm looking at it and it looks like shocking pink, like really not a nice pink that I'm not too happy about. So I better kind of just put on some moisturizer. Yeah. It's weird, right? How when we see colors in real life and sometimes on camera they look so little different. It's still looking hot pink and it's not my jam. So anywho, yeah, it's all about the lipstick, right? Aquarius girl, hello. So y'all can hear me, correct? That's what I'm more concerned about, the audio part of it. Hi, Scout. Lisa, you are very, very kind. Thank you, Lisa. Oh my God, Alia, you are very kind. I know, but I felt like it was a little too much for me, that hot pink, right? I felt it. Because on camera, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my God, that color is not right with what I'm wearing at the moment. But oh, thank you, Scout Inquirer, for confirming that. Great. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. I see you here. Wendy Gillis, hello. No makeup is good too. See, I have again started breaking out because yesterday, day before, when was it? It got really windy and I had taken my dear friend out and I knew because it was so windy. It was nice outside, but it was so windy and the wind was a little cool and I could just feel it and I was like feeling all itchy. By the time I came home, I was like, I just want to scratch my face off wherever. I mean, of course, I'm wearing a hoodie and full sleeves and, long pants, but wherever you could see a little bit of, skin wherever, and I'm wearing a hat, but still I felt like, oh my God, and I had to rinse off and put on that cream. So I knew know the allergies and the pollen and all that stuff is not good for me, but it is what it is. So I'm kind of having a bit of a situation. When I was in India, my skin was looking the best. After that, I don't know what's going on for it. But hey, Denise, thank you so much for your generosity. I do appreciate you. Thank you for just showing up. Laverne, hello. Good evening. Okay, since we are here and we have a little bit of time, let me address a couple of things. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you all of you for showing up. So for those of you who are my real family, I want to say thank you as always. I do appreciate you all. Help me grow this channel. I would really appreciate it. Sure, you all are doing a lot. Thank you. But I would like to see the channel grow as well. So do refer, do talk about it with your friends. And if you all have any cases, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, you know I have a website, so if you're looking for personal readings, feel free to go on the website. Couple of things about the website. So when you go, first register as a member. So when you look at the main screen, on the right next to where my bio about me is, on the right side there are some 5 or 6 white little dots. Sometimes you won't be able to see it if you're looking at it in your phone. So, but even on top there are links to that. If you go and look at those pages will open up about member registration and all those things. So first register as a member. It doesn't cost you anything at all. So when you register as a member and you put in your email address, whenever I have some videos that I just want to share with my members, and that's at no additional cost, no cost at all to y'all, I can just assign those videos to y'all and then y'all can watch it. You know, sometimes I'll post random videos. So register. And then of course, if you want to subscribe, after registering, subscribe. Same thing if you're wanting a personal reading. So anybody who registers as a member, if I post any videos that I think would benefit, you know, the real family as a whole, or just any random subjects, let's say I do a reading on, I don't know, name it, I don't know, the color pink. Okay, I do a random reading for that. I'll post it and then you guys can go watch it. I'll assign it to my members. That's going to be for members only type of thing. So please always just register as a member and then you decide what kind of reading, what kind of subscription you want. On the second page of the website, you'll find the other kind of readings that I do where, you know, I talk about loved ones. I want to connect with a loved one, those kind of readings. The details are on that. So check that out. And for those of you who are visiting for the very first time, thank you so much. I hope you decide to stay and subscribe to the Real Family. Please give me a thumbs up. Hit the like button and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I post videos. So that's out of the way. The usual, you know, the norms, the rules and regulations. Please don't distract each other or me. Hold on to your questions until I'm done with the reading. Then when I say if any of y'all know anything, post it, or do you have a question or we are not doing personal question and answers. This is all pertaining to the subject at hand. That's that. Another thing I want to address actually out in the open is I have no idea what happened to Texas Patriot. I have absolutely no idea. It's a white elephant in the room and I'm going to just call it out. I communicated with her, I think about a week or 2 weeks ago, a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. She had texted and I couldn't get to her text right away. So I answered her the next day. And sometimes it happens. And she and I, you know, we get along fine. We have had no arguments or whatever. And sometimes it happens, you know, you're tied up. You can't respond right away and you respond later or answer back or call back. I always make it a point either to call back or text back and say, hey, I'm sorry I couldn't get to it. I was busy and here I am. I'm not one of those who's like, unless something drastic has happened and then I'm like, I don't want to communicate with that person anymore. So that's not the case with Texas Patriot. I have no idea. I've called a couple of times. It went straight to voicemail, but by the time I could leave a message, it got cut off. And another time, so 3 times I called and it rang and it got cut off. And I sent her a text. I said, hey, you know, I hope everything is okay. You know, what's going on, call me, let me know, whatever. And she hasn't responded. So I have no idea. I hope she's doing well. I cannot necessarily say that, you know, we had an argument because we didn't. There was nothing like that. So I am just as at a loss as y'all might be as to what happened to her. So, you know, I've reached out, I've done my bit, and if she wants to reach out, she will. If not, she won't. So I just wanted to address that out here and let it go, because I'm not one to harp. I'm not one to fall all over myself either. You know, give a person and say, hey, I'm available, I'm reaching out to you. And if they choose not to, then I just let it go. It's like there's nothing more I can do. As long as I know I've reached out, that's about it. So I just wanted to address that and get that out of the way, because I got a few emails from, some of you are saying, hey, what happened to her? And I'm like, I seriously don't. I'm not going to email her because I've already texted her and called her. I don't see any need to email. I think text and calling is more personal than email. So anyhow, we'll just leave it at that. I hope she's doing well. I hope she lets me know that she's doing well. And if she's not interested in this channel anymore, that's fine. It is what it is. Sometimes you're not interested, and that's fine. But I'm really concerned for her. I hope she's doing okay. I really am. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. So Gypsy Girl, thank you so much for moderating, and I appreciate you. Hope Riley, hello. I think she is like, yeah, I think she's okay. She's maybe she just decided to step back from social media or whatever. I don't know. I'll give it another couple of days and I might reach out to her, because we never had an argument or disagreed with anything, adult women, it's like fine. I mean, maybe sometimes I'm like, okay, Texas Patriot, calm down. And she has also corrected me a couple of times and say, Kirtana, you need to calm down. That's fine. The constructive criticism, we're all adults, and we can take it. So other than that, I don't see anything like that would have caused, at least not from my end. So I don't know. We'll see. So yes, people, let's get on with this and give me those thumbs up and that sort of a stuff. So before I go on, I want to give a shout out to those of you. I've decided henceforth I'm going to make it a point to give a shout out to whoever mentioned these readings. So of course, Jia Khan, I decided to do her today because she was supposed to be part of the Sushant Singh and Disha Salyan, but I couldn't do that. I'll do Jia Khan today. Then I'm going to be working on James Douglas Crawford, and James Douglas Crawford was requested by Miss Nikki. I'm not going to mention the last name. She had put her whole name in the email, but for the sake of safety, I won't mention her last name. So shout out to Miss Nikki for requesting Doug Crawford, and Alia for Jia Khan. Then somebody had suggested Darlie Routier. I think that was by Cassie London. Cassie had actually put her name in the subject today, but I took it down because she's not lost and forgotten. She's a murderer, so I don't think she falls in this category. So I removed her. Maybe some other time I will do a reading for her. Maybe on Wicked Wednesday I'll do her. So sorry about that, y'all, because I just realized she doesn't fit in this. This category is all about lost but not forgotten. So Darlie Rauta, I canceled that. And instead of her, I decided to do Jia Khan. Now, the other individual that I'm going to be reading for is Amy Lynn Bradley. I don't know who this individual is. I don't have a last name, and that's totally fine. So this is a shout out to Marco, Marco. I don't know if it's a male or a female. It shouldn't matter. Marco was kind enough to communicate, send me an email via my website. You can communicate with me via the website too. Sent me an email and said, would you do Amy Lynn Bradley? And here we are. So a shout out to all you folks. And, we will, let me scratch out. I have to take out my big book over there. I remember I used to keep a note of that. So that's a little shout out. So let's do this. Let's do a quick one for Jia Khan, because I want to get her out of the way, because she's knocking on the door and she's like, me. I actually wanted to do Douglas Crawford before I did Jia Khan, but she's been banging on the door. I'm like, oh my God, hold on, girl. Seriously, hold on. So let's do Jia Khan. So Jia Khan's real name is Nafisa Rizvi Khan. Okay, but her screen name apparently was Jia Khan. Now, mind you, I have never seen her movies. I don't know anything much about her. So yeah, Pauline, I think she, what's her name? The Routier belongs on Wicked Wednesday, right? So Carriage House, hello, girl. Lisa Townsend, hello. So Jia Khan was born on February 20th, 1988. And she was found dead on June 3rd, 2017. Now, if you all recollect, I had done the Sushant Singh Rajput and the Disha Salyan, and I had said it was the weirdest thing how there were some similarities in these people, because Sushant Singh, his 11th house is Sagittarius, Disha Salyan has 7th house is Sagittarius, okay, and Nafisa Jia Ali, she has Pisces and Gemini. Now, here's another thing. You know what the common thread with all of these people are? Okay, all of them died in Gemini season. So let's re-dive. So Sushant Singh Rajput died on June 14, 2020. That's Gemini, right? Yeah. No. Wait. Gemini Cancer season. Hang on, there's a Gemini here. I'm getting confused. June 14th. Where are you? Yeah, Gemini season. So he died in Gemini season. Disha Salian died on June 8th, again Gemini season. Jia Khan died on June 3rd, again Gemini season. So all three of them died in the Gemini season. So that was a commonality, and I felt that, okay, that is so weird. Of course, there's a fair amount of time difference. Jia Khan died in 2013. Sushant and Disha died literally a week apart from each other on June 2020. But I do believe there is a connection with this. I sincerely believe that. And age-wise also, Jiah and Sushant are fairly close to each other, and Disha is a little bit younger than all of them put together. So let's take a look at Jia Khan. It's very, very unfortunate, y'all. It's like, these young people, how they go and they commit suicide. I don't get it. It's so sad. I'm sure you'll agree with me that unfortunately talent is expendable in the movie industry and even in the entertainment industry. Talent is so expendable. So there's no such thing as, oh my God, there's no guarantees that no matter how talented you are, you're going to reach the top, right? Because even if you reach the top, it's a question of how long are you going to be hanging on. And that's where the longevity pops up, right? So in terms of somebody's skill sets, like you look at whoever our people are who hang around in the top 5, top 6, top 10 for 10 years, 20 years, whatever, they're still famous. So that says a lot. I mean, of course, we can get into the other aspect of what sacrifices are they making and who are they sleeping with the devil to stay on top? That's a big question. What do you see, baby? He's sitting right here, and who's that outside? So when talent is so cheap, as in looked at as not having much value, a lot of people are very, very expendable. And the sad thing is, you have to be made of a certain metal to hang on and stay on in an industry that is that cutthroat. And I have seen a lot of cases, both in the entertainment industry as in the movie industry as well as the music industry. A lot of young, talented people, they can't take the heat and they end up committing suicide. The sad part is that's where the question of, you may be so talented, but do you have the grit? It takes a different kind of personality to, you got to have really thick skin. So even though you're kind of shot down, you really have to have the thick skin to say, yeah, I hear you, that's fine, but I'm still going to pursue my dream. It takes a whole different kind of a person and a whole different level of mental maturity, mental, focus, diligence, strength and character to say, yeah, even though you're rejecting me, I'm still going to keep at it because I so truly believe in myself. And the powers to be really don't give a flip because they know if it's not her, it's her. In all honesty, when we look at where we are as far as the music industry or even in the movie industry, what percentage of the so-called stars really have a talent, are really talented? So when you look at it like that, you'll see a lot of them, in this day and age with the advancement of science and technology, you could have a mediocre voice. Of course, you have to have some, skill sets or hit certain notes. You could have a mediocre voice, but with all the gadgetry and all the tricks and this and that of recording studios and all, they'll make you sound like, oh my God, the angels are singing. So, and again, even in the movie industry, sure, you got to have a certain level of skill sets as far as emoting and acting and all that stuff. But with editing and all that stuff and animation and everything, oh my God, if they can take out all of Kevin Spacey, every single bit and piece of Kevin Spacey out of a movie, out of a whole movie, and replace him with Mr. Palmer, then if they can do that, they can do anything in editing, right? I forget what name of that movie is with Kevin Spacey. That what's the name of the guy who acted in The Sound of Music as the father? They replaced Kevin Spacey's role in every single frame with that guy. So if you can do that, then hold your questions, Courtney. Like I said, please hold on to your questions. Ask the questions later, please, not now. Yeah, he's sitting right here. Oh my God. I don't know what he's enthralled by something outside. I don't know what he's looking at. Let me see. Yeah. So this is him, y'all. Sitting outside and looking out of the window there. So that's what he does. And he rests his chin on top of that little windowsill. I don't know how comfortable it is. Okay. I'll answer your question. Who's that lady, Courtney? But hold it, okay? Where's Afro-Human? She's leaving? Okay. All right. Bernie. Thank you, Auntie. He is my little baby for sure. Okay. So for Jia Khan, we have Neptune, okay? So she was born on February 20th, a Pisces, okay? And she has the 3rd house and 6th house active. So for her, the 3rd house is Taurus and 6th house is Leo. So with Neptune, right? Neptune, as we know, Neptune rules Pisces. Her 3rd house is Pisces. No, wait, what? No. She's a Pisces. So Neptune rules Pisces, which is the 1st house. So I better keep this here because I got her details over here. So confusion, illusion, and dreams, and then Jupiter, you throw Jupiter in. So I can understand. So maybe she had some sort of a mental breakdown almost. She was very, very, felt like her dreams and everything were all just shot to bits. And on top of that, she does have the 3rd house active, which talks about immediate environment. So I do believe whatever her dreams and hopes were, she felt like they were shattered and they were never going to be realized. So there you have it. And then you have Taurus. Oh my God. So she's a Pisces and she has the 3rd house and 6th house active. 3rd house is Taurus and Taurus shows up here. Let's see if Leo pops up because Leo is a 6th house. Now, what is the 3rd house? 3rd house is regarding immediate environment and short trips. Remember I said on Neptune, she also has a 3rd house. No, Taurus follows right that, which is, yeah, reiteration. And she's got Pisces again. Oh my God, girl. This is kind of freaking me out a little bit. And she's got the water sign, which is again Pisces, right? All the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian. I will be really surprised if Leo doesn't show up. I'll be like super surprised if Leo doesn't show up. And she's got Cancer. Okay, so what is this telling us? This is telling us with such heavy emphasis on water element and the emotions. As we all know, water is emotional, right? And water is the essence of life, right? So, and water talks about fluidity as well. So here's the thing. So for her 3rd house is immediate environment. Neptune, which rules Pisces, is the 1st house. So there was a lot of confusion, illusion, and dreams with regards to her immediate environment. So people surrounding her, her immediate group of friends, a manager, a family, her best buddies, whoever she thought were her mentors, they must have been some sort of a deception, some sort of a confusion. She was confused about, are these people really supporting me? Are these people really looking to help me, to support me, that sort of a stuff. I do believe that she definitely had a little bit of concern with regards to that. Now, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus, what is Venus? Venus is finances, it's business, it's having all the materialistic ability to have materialistic comforts. Venus is about beauty, it's love and all that stuff. So I do believe somebody in her immediate environment, I am saying somebody in her immediate environment, she really felt betrayed by, and that individual is most likely somebody who has a rising sign, ascendant, moon or Venus sign in Cancerian. Okay, so as a Pisces, Cancer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth house is love affairs, speculations, and yeah, somebody who was in an immediate environment who is most likely a Cancerian. Okay, she must have been having an affair with that individual, and she felt betrayed by that individual. So that's what I'm seeing. Of course, Alia Ali is an expert in these subjects. She knows all these people. She will be able to verify that, right? Let's take a look. Jia Khan. Yeah, hi Ice Princess. She's beautiful. I mean, y'all, let me tell you, some of those Indian women, actually the Indian women, so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Yeah. So unfortunate, isn't it? Like, it's really sad. I'm going to try and keep this short because I want to do Douglas as well as the other lady as well. So I'm not going to kind of do like an hour long only on Jia Khan. We'll pull some cards and we'll see what she has to say. This kind of, Alia, if you're watching, correct? So Jia Khan confirms, Jia Khan's boyfriend was abusive to her. His name is Suraj Pancholi, has been questioned by her for her death. Okay. Isn't his dad also some kind of a movie star or something? If you look at his dad's pictures way back when his dad was young, he was not a bad looking dude, I'll tell you that, but I don't know otherwise. So yeah, we look at it. We are looking, Alia. Hang on, we are looking. So we have Two of Wands, okay, and then we have Two of Pentacles, so choices. Then we have Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, interesting, this one, and Eight of Pentacles. So let me tell you, with this, what is clearly obvious to me is that I feel that she definitely had choices. She definitely had was in a situation where she wanted to kind of waiting to see something, waiting for some results, waiting on something that was promised to her. You see this card with the Two of Wands and almost the world in the hand. It's like, I'm waiting for that to come around. I'm waiting for the universe to deliver, or whoever I think is the world, I'm waiting for that person to come to me. So maybe she really felt that this Pancholi fellow was her world, and she was waiting for him to make a decision or waiting on him to take a particular action. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is saying multitasking and weighing the pros and cons. What do I do from here? Where do I go from here? How do I proceed from here? Then you have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is somebody who can be very harsh with her words. Okay, Queen of Swords is somebody who is very analytical and will has the ability to think. But then again, whenever this Queen of Swords pops up in this particular, see, this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles are literally facing each other. So I'm going to say this: these are two female, powerful female energies. This Queen of Swords, I do believe, was very much wanting to go head to head with this Queen of Pentacles, and I do believe whatever this Queen of Swords was doing and saying, I feel it was a question of spreading rumors. That's the kind of thing, like harsh talk, and that come from a place of bitterness, because I feel this Queen of Swords energy is somebody who was really bitter about the whole thing as in Jiah and whoever this guy is, or Jiah in particular, and she's the one who started a little bit of whispering and chatter. But the Queen of Pentacles, who I suppose is Jia's mom, because she's showing up as the one who took care of the house and the domestic person who held the reins at home, facilitated the domestic calm, and provided the comfort at home. That's her mom. I do believe she did make an offer to this person to say, stop spreading rumors, stop talking crap. It's going to hurt my daughter, stop, and even offered her some kind of a settlement. But that lady was on a I don't know who this lady is. She'll pop up completely on a different trajectory. She's like, I'm going to destroy this BITCH. That was the intention. Now, did Jiah do anything to cause her this bitterness? No. I think by default, considering Jia's trajectory, this was started to stop her because out of jealousy. We've seen this happen so many times in the entertainment industry the world over, right? I mean, should I mention names? Really. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. And this individual, this Cancer individual, this Eight of Pentacles, he continued to act like nothing happened and continued to focus on work like, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to continue to work. Continue to work. Just ignore it. Like really didn't pay attention. I believe that she did call out for help because when you see these cards side by side, all right, they're back to back. So her waiting for this fool, he was never going to come back to her. He was never going to show up. He was never going to give her what she needed. He was never going to deliver on his promises. He was very clearly using her. That's all I can say. Very clearly using her. So, oh, Suraj Pancholi's mom and Jia Khan were friends and had beef. Oh, well, there you go. So I wonder if that is... Hey Cindy, hello. I wonder if the Queen of Swords is that lady. So the things people do for money and power and fame, right? Does it surprise us? No. The Moon card. There was no way Jiah was going to come out of this as successfully. The Moon card is also a Pisces card. No way was she going to come out of this alive. She wasn't going to survive this. They would have ripped her up. It was almost like purposefully talking crap about her, sullying her reputation. That really was what was going on. That was the intention. This lady, the Queen of Swords, intention was to basically sully Jia's reputation. She wasn't going to come out of it. And with the Moon card showing up again under Neptune and Two of Wands, remember the Moon card is a Pisces card, is ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. So a lot of confusion, illusions, and there was a lot of stuff that was created like a whirlwind around her that she had no control over, and she didn't even start and she didn't even warrant that kind of behavior. And it's so sad. It's like, oh my God, poor thing. Hi, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. These cards are really, you know, my spice box deck, right? These are my go-to. I mean, kid you not, it is. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is finally making a decision with the Taurus, right? Now remember, for her, Taurus is a third house. So this is, her third house is the immediate environment. There was a specific offer made to her to actually quit and to walk away. But she's like, I don't want to, because I think Jiah was also emotionally tied to this fellow. So she didn't want, I think she was just a... 24, 25 years old. I think she was just totally in love with this guy. And I think she kind of got a bit rattled about the whole thing, and she lost her focus, because she was the kind of girl, as much as she wanted to make it in Hollywood, she would have also been the kind of a person, once she got married, she would have happily given up her career. That's what she would have done. Happily, she would have given up her career. The problem is that dude wasn't willing to settle down. And he felt, from the very beginning, he wasn't committed to her. And he felt he's going to have to get her out of the way one way or the other. Page of Pentacles. See, there's a lot of offer of money, money, money. I wonder, so many Pentacles cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards over here that are Pentacle cards. There's a lot to do with business, with money, with transactions. And the Page of Pentacles does talk about, you know, having the ability to raise new income, new projects. So I do believe she was at the verge of signing some new projects. Some offers were made to her, and she was probably dilly-dallying and saying, okay, what do I do? Where do I go? Do I really want to sign up or whatever? This is a weird thing. There's a lot of money involved in this too. So I don't know whether somebody had promised her and they didn't deliver, whether he was mismanaging her money. That's a high possibility as well. Oh my God, Four of Pentacles. Look at the amount of Pentacles card. And am I surprised because her third house is Taurus, and Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn are Pentacles. Pentacles is money. So here you have the question of holding on. I am going to go so far as to say that there was somebody who was trying to manipulate or control her finances, and she found out that that wasn't working out to her benefit. She felt that she could trust him with the finances, but she came to know that he was actually stealing from her. That greed card, greed, holding on, avariciousness. He must have been trying to manipulate her and steal her money. I also believe that her mom might have told her to be careful. I think her mom must have told her, look, this is not a good match, you need to let it go, you need to let it go. But you know, affairs of the heart, like, it's difficult, right? Eight of Cups, walking away. Oh my God. He actually, this fool, walked away from her. Look, Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. He just decided to walk away from her. He's like, no, he's a kind of a guy who would go like, oh, you know what? Oh my God, it's like, he's the kind of a guy, if he is like, he has no value, no respect for relationships. He's like, it's getting to be a nuisance. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to dump her ass and walk off. He will do that again in his life. This is not the first time. This isn't going to be the last time. I'm hearing her saying, all I wanted to hear from him is something. I don't know what that something is. If he had told me that, I would have been happy and I would have done anything for him. So I don't know if she was waiting for him to reiterate or guarantee or assure us something, but he didn't. And that's what broke her heart. Because I think she tried to reach out to him. She's saying that she tried to communicate. I almost feel like he completely cut off communication. Oh my God, excuse me. Whew. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Puka, what you doing, baby? Huh? You're looking out the window. Are your friends there? No? I'm just going to do this just to see, because I have a need to do this. Sorry, y'all. Hang on one second, okay? Yeah. There we go. So I can rest my elbows. There's a great need for me to do this. I don't know why. Okay, let me focus. Let's ask again. So that's just two things. This is the problem. If I don't hold it far enough, it does a 360 and whacks me in the face, just like it did now. So we'll ask again. Hopefully, I'm going to hold it as far out of my face. So always gets me, y'all. I'm going to go so far as to say that he is primarily responsible for her death. I'm going to go so far as to say that. I need more space. If I had moved it out there, it would have hit the camera. But that's, to me, is enough confirmation as to the fact that my question was, did he kill you? Was he responsible for your death? And to me, that's a confirmation saying that, yeah. Yeah, that's a confirmation. Thank you. That is a confirmation, y'all. I would say he is responsible. Whether he actually, I don't know how she died, whether, he actually pulled the trigger or was, because of his actions, he was responsible for her death or whatever. I would say yes. Like I said earlier, I feel like she was wanting to hear something from him and she didn't. And I think he promised her something and he didn't tell her. He didn't answer that. Let me try and hold it like this one more time away from me. So I'm going to leave it at that. I don't need any more confirmation. That's plenty. I like to rest my elbow on the table so that way I know my hand is not shaking. But that's why I do that like that. I don't need any more confirmation. I would say, oh my God, what am I doing here? I would say he is by default responsible for her death. She felt like she was used by him. That's what I'm saying. She felt like she was used by him. I smell metal. Oh, I smell and I taste metal. Like blood, like metal, that irony taste. I don't know why. It's like, how that oxidized thing, that weird smell, you can taste it, like you can smell it. I smell it. So I don't know how she died. Oh my God, the sun card. It flipped out earlier, but I put it back in the packet and it's popped out again. So the sun card, I can't even speak. The sun card, right? Remember she had Leo in her 6th house? See, finally the sun card pops out because the sun rules Leo. Like I said, I expected the sun card to pop out earlier or a Leo card to pop out, but that's popping out now. And the 6th house talks about work, health, discipline, and habits. So she did feel that whatever this happened, okay, fine, she lost out on this relationship with him, but she also felt like she was losing out on her career. So she's like, everything is crashing down on me. But the sun card also does, that's the 6th house. But the sun card also says here to me that I think she took it really, she was too sensitive. And she really took it to heart. If she had somehow hung, and it's right on the Pisces card. See this? It's right on the Pisces card. That's her 1st house. She was a shining star. if she had hung on, if she had somehow managed to hang on and kind of stay, and if she had gone past the Leo season, she would have been out of this dangerous time in her life. If she had somehow managed to pull through till August, September, or not even September, end of August, she would have got out of this. She would have 100% got out. She would have come out of the other side victoriously. I wonder if there was fixing to be some kind of a court case, or somebody come knocking on a door, repossessing property or something. I have a feeling this Aditya fellow has mismanaged something and put her in some sort of a situation, and she's really heartbroken about that. Knight of Swords, things were changing really fast for her. Five of Cups, feeling emotionally left out in the cold by him, no less. And the Queen of Cups, that's her feeling extremely, extremely emotional, because this is also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feeling extremely emotional, very, very emotional. And then you have the King of Cups show up too. So the King of Cups would be her looking at somebody for emotional support, and she didn't have that. That could have been this guy, because he's a Cancerian, remember? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I said Cancerian, Ascendant, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. And the King of Cups, again, they are not looking at each other. Let me show you. See that? So she definitely felt that she had no way to go as far as this guy is concerned. At least if a career aspect or something over there, whatever this drama was going on behind the scenes created by this fool over here, made her completely lose everything, was instrumental in making her feel like she was going to lose everything, career, reputation, everything. He was responsible for that. It's one more card for her, or two more. Page of Wands, and then Ten of Wands. Now the Page of Wands does talk about, again, a new project, wanting to create a new project and wanting to start afresh, but she couldn't do it because she was so overwhelmed and so burdened by all this thing that happened, that she felt like she was completely at a loss, that there was no way she could get out of this funky situation. It was a moment of weakness for her. I feel really bad for her, because I feel that it was that one that one weird micro millisecond where something snapped and she's like, I'm leaving, I'm going, nobody cares, I'm out of here. That's basically what happened. So sad. So sad. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune does talk about things changing to reveal something new. So if she had continued to live, there was something that she would have revealed that could have actually destroyed Pancholi's life or his stock in the market. I'm also going to tell you, as far as Pancholi is concerned, I wouldn't be surprised if his dad also had something to do with helping him. So Alia says she was punched on the lip with somebody with a watch, maybe the metallic smell. Oh wow, maybe that's what caused her lip to kind of split, or the blood or whatever. Maybe that's what I was smelling or feeling or tasting or whatever. I can't explain it to you. Lucinda, hi girl. Okay, so let me stop with Jia Khan for now. Okay, let me stop with that and let's get on with oh my god. Did she commit suicide by hanging, Alia? Is that how she died? Did she hang herself? Oh, do a poll. What kind of poll do you want me to do? Hi, Lucinda. Aquarius girl, what poll do you want me to do? See, that's the problem with the divining rods. Like, I like to keep my elbows steady, because I feel like if I waver, that might affect, and then I have to hold it out like that. Because let me show you the rods. These are I love using them. They are great. See, they are fairly long. So if I hold them, it hits me. And let me tell you, when these go around, like when they go around full circle, that's when you can tell the energy is super, super strong. It is really strong. Sometimes they will both swing over, and sometimes just one will go, the right one. To me, that is a definite yes. If the left one, sometimes it depends whether it's going clockwise or anti-clockwise. Anyway, that's a little. According to autopsy reports, Alia's blood tastes metallic. Okay. Okay, autopsy reports. She was found hanging by her mom. Her mom shows up quite. And another thing that she showed me was like a white kind of a veil, like a white veil that she used. It's either she had it around like a, not a veil, it's like a little scarf, or a scarf like around her neck, like she, you know how we have those veils. I see a veil like that, and I also see her standing, and then there's a white screen, like a very shimmery screen, and she's peeking over and looking. Let me tell you one thing about Jia Khan. If she had survived, she would have been a pretty popular actress. I don't know if she would have gone up to be #1 in the industry, but she would have been popular, and the day she got married, she would have happily quit her career. Because for her, that's what it was. She wants to do, she knows she has talent. Once she has proven herself to herself, then she's like, I'm going to be happy doing other things, being a homemaker and mom or whatever. Hang on one second. Oh, got it. Okay, I understand about the poll. Thank you. Remind me, okay? Remind me. Okay, so let's now move on to who are we looking at? So I'll put Jia's away because I don't need her. I'm going to throw this away. I had Shushan's, Anisha, Disha, and Jia's, all of them. It just sickens me, man. These young, beautiful people and all these ugly-looking old people sitting there in Hollywood and Bollywood and controlling, and those fools, oh my God. Who is this Lana Raridon? She goes, hi, can you see anything in the month of May? What do you mean anything? Like I said earlier, please refrain from asking questions that are irrelevant to the cases I'm reading now. You'll have to hold your questions until I'm done with this, okay? And that's a random question out of nowhere. If there's anything in May, what's there? What do you mean anything? Yeah, there's a lot of things in May. What do you mean anything? Blood smells like pennies to me. Yeah, you're right. Her mom has an uphill task. Nothing's going to come of it. She's wasting her time. She needs to let it go, and just, that's the one thing Jia says, let it go, mom. It's not going to work. Her mom's not going to get, there's no resolution. Okay, enough. Let me, where's my little, I'm done with that energy. Okay, let's not talk about the person I just read, because that energy, I'm not entertaining it now. So, where did I do his numbers? Oh, here. Okay, let's get to James Douglas Crawford, okay? So, James Douglas Crawford was 66 years old, from somewhere in Texas, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. Anyway, he was born on March 31st, 1954, and he was reported missing on March 20th, 2021. So, he's an Aries, right? And March 31st is when he was born, and he was reported missing on March 20th. So, he was reported missing in Pisces season, because Pisces is Feb 19th to March 20th. And Aries is March 21st to April 19th. So you could say cusp, okay? So let's take a look. If he was an Aries, he's got the 8th house and 10th house active. So for him, Aries, 8th house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th house is Scorpio, 10th house is Capricorn. 8th house talks about will, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, finances, and 10th house talks about career, reputation, morals, and life goals. I'll tell you one thing, what I'm getting right off the bat, even before I do anything for Douglas, is I don't know if he had some major health issues, or he was just concerned about his health or something, because I'm not seeing a very strong person. I'm seeing somebody who's a bit frail, or maybe what I'm seeing is he wasn't like a big built guy. Maybe he was a sparse man. He was sparsely built. Maybe that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. Oopsie. Hello. Come back here. Okay. So let me keep this here so that I know. He's got Pluto, death and regeneration. Then he's got Mercury, Scorpio, 8th house, air, Virgo. Let's take a look and see. I'm being asked to pull some I got this little cross. It's like, so I don't know if he was a man of faith or Christian churchgoer, or this is telling me it was more like he had a cross to bear. Like, I feel like he was carrying a lot of burden, like he was very burdened with something. Was it his health, or was it just him being worried about something in life? I feel like this is more to do with a cross to bear. He had a cross to bear. He was bearing a lot of burden on him. So let's dial it back, right? So we have Pluto. Now Pluto rules Scorpio. Scorpio is his 10th house. Mars and Pluto rule Scorpio. Mars also rules Aries, and he is in Aries, right? So when you have two opposing energies, like Mars is all about let's go to war, let's fight, let's take action, I'll be up front, Mars is the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from competition, doesn't shy away. Mars is all about action. And Pluto is like, oh my God, things are going to burn and things are going to degenerate, but I have the ability to regenerate as well. So that is leading me to believe whether he had some health issues and whether he was struggling with it, and he felt really burdened about his health issues, and he wasn't too sure that whether he was going to recover from it. That's what I feel, because with Pluto and the cross right over there. So I'm going to play a little different today, okay? Let me pull a charm for Mercury and see what the issue. Mercury rules Gemini, and Mercury also rules Virgo. Now we have Virgo at the end. So Virgo for him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th house. So 6th house is work, health, discipline, and habits. So there we go. One more time, reiteration, something about his health. Hang on, I just set this aside, right? Almost coming full circle. The infinity on, oh my God, Bonnie, you scared me. Infinity is on Mercury. So what that's telling me, Mercury is 1, 2, 3, is Gemini 3rd house, and also 3, 4, 5, 6th house, but I'm going to go with 6th house. So was it an ongoing issue with his health? Like it was almost like he got again something to do with the throat. Okay, excuse me. Something to do with the throat. It's almost like going that infinity, like it's like I've been around this once or twice type of thing, but something to do, it's not my throat, I know, but anywho, so let's move on. Then we have Scorpio. Scorpio is his 8,000. 8,000 is will, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, long-term finances, etc. I don't know whether he had any secrets, or again, it could be whether he was very concerned about his life, like, you know, his longevity, his, am I going to live, how long am I going to live, that sort of a thing. With the violin, I think he was playing with the idea of, see, Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto. Remember, Pluto is degeneration and regeneration, okay? Ending of something and starting something. I have a feeling he must have been toying the idea of, our health is not, what's the purpose of my living? I feel like he was toying with the idea of that. And I don't know whether he was also, oh my God, whether he was also musically very, very inclined. But I think he was toying with the idea of, is my life ever really, like, what's the meaning of my life? Like, what happens from now? Like, he was toying with the idea of what's the purpose of my life. You get what I mean? Toying with the idea, meaning thinking a lot about what's the purpose and value of my life. And then you have 27, which is cerebral, which is air, which is thought, which is thinking. And that's the 7th house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Libra, which is Venus. Libra is 7th house about friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationship. So it's thinking a lot about how is this affecting his relationships? How is this affecting the balance in his life and his relationships, be it with the spouse, with family, with friends, with whatever. So it almost feels like whirlwind of thought in his head. He was thinking, I am convinced this man had health issues, or he was not very confident that he was going to recover if he had any health issues. Then we have Virgo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th house, right? And for him, like I said, 6th house is work, health, discipline, and habits. Here you go, one more time, it's health. So let's get one for the air, and let's get one for Virgo. See, let me show you this, okay? Let me show you. See, do you see this air card? You see how this, like a mane, you see all that, right? Let me show you what I got, and see the way the horse is tossing its mane around. Can you even see that? Wait, let me hold up something that you can see. I'm trying to get something dark which I can hold. Oh, hello, my God, girl, seriously. Okay, let me hold this up. See this? Now you can see the horse, right? Can you see the mane, how it is tossing its mane? Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but I feel like the cerebral, that thinking a lot about the head, wanting freedom, thinking a lot, analyzing, reflecting, you know, wanting to be free of something. That's what I think this is all about for him. We'll get into his reading even further. Then I'm going to pull something for Virgo. And Virgo, you have the anchor. Okay, so what did I say? Virgo is the 6th house, work, health, discipline, and habits. And the anchor is, how do I make concrete decisions that are going to hold good, anchor, holding, stability, hold good for a long time with regards to my health. I don't think he was assured that his health was going to hold good forever. That's what I say. Another thing I'm going to say about the anchor card is he somewhere near water? We'll see with the following cards that pop up. Pamela Strutman, hello. Wendy Gillis, I know I'm missing a lot of people. Elizabeth Anguiano, hello. Do you want to go out, Puka? No? Okay. $22, $32, $40, $45, $50, $60, $70, $76. That's 13, 3 plus 1, 4. Emotions, affairs at the end of life. Was he concerned about his life? Was he concerned that he may not live through whenever? I don't know if I want to say he committed suicide, but he certainly was thinking about all those things, you know. And he was very burdened about those things. Page of Swords. There's a lot of talk, lot of gossip, lot of back and forth, prying eyes, people wondering what's happening, what's going on. Oh my God, can they please hush? Ace of Pentacles, again, something to do with money. Did he owe somebody money, or did somebody owe him money? Or did it have something to do with business? Betrayal. Okay, this is taking another trajectory. King of Swords. Right under the air card. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Oh my God, these two. Okay, people are involved, y'all. I'll tell you that right now. People are involved. Lot of gossip, lot of talking, lots of prying eyes. An offer made for peace, for settlement. He definitely feels betrayed. There are two individuals. Now, the King of Swords. King of Swords is somebody who is very strategic in their thinking, and the Queen of Swords is somebody who is who tries to be self-sufficient and who is also bold and very honest and not afraid to speak her truth. And her truth sometimes is very harsh, and in all honesty, sometimes she doesn't speak the truth too. You know, when she, depending on what her experience has been or what her relationship with you is. I feel like he's dealing with two people, both of them very harsh, very demanding people. There is a lot of swords energy over here. This is telling me this is some kind of a conflict with regards to a particular offer or a situation. There is some betrayal going on here. So I don't know where this is heading. I'm not even looking at the comments. I'm sure you all have oh, he attended an Indian Baptist church. Wild man, yeah. I see him as being a skinny kind of a guy, a sparse guy. He's not like a big guy, you know. The Lovers card, which is Gemini. Eight of Cups, walking away from a situation. These two want to come out. Then he has a Fool card. And then he has a Queen of Wands. Oh my God, y'all. This is taking me in a completely different trajectory. So when we look at the Lovers card, which is Gemini, it's duality. Okay, it's like friendship, partnership, and it's right under the Ace of Pentacles. And then you have the Eight of Cups. So I wonder if there was some sort of a business partnership or alliance that he wanted to walk away from, or he wanted the other person to walk away from and start new, like start from scratch. But then this Queen of Wands individual, he's got a lot of people showing up. This Queen of Wands individual, now Wands, remember, is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, shows up and says, oh no, not so quick. You can't take this kind of an action and walk off and do whatever you dang well please. This is taking a completely different turn. Now, I think there is some influence of some sort of a business or something like that going on here as well. Money, business, betrayal. Then people are popping up because you have the Swords, the two energies, and the Queen of Wands. It's not him. Queen of Wands is not him. If the Aries pops out, then the Emperor pops out, that would be a slam dunk Aries card, you know, just to keep it simple. Now there are a lot of other cards in the minor arcana that would signify Aries as well, but I try to keep it to the major arcanas. Page of Wands, right? Now, Page of Wands talks about creating a new project, a new idea, starting afresh with the Fool card. I do believe he was wanting to walk away from a particular situation or wanting that other people to walk away. Basically, he wanted to branch off and do something else, like start afresh and start something completely new. I think that caused some problem and some trouble over here. That's what I think happened. So this is very interesting, y'all. This is D and R. D as in Danny. Oh my God. I like having my long nails and all that, but sometimes it's a pain in the behind. You girls who have long nails know, right? D as in Danny, and here we go, as I say, R as in Roger. That's the betrayal. That's where the betrayal came from. U as in umbrella. S as in Sam. I as in India. Sam. I as in India. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Y as in yellow. I as in India. So we have U R D Y S I I. I have no idea what that means. Let me just type it out here. You'll feel U R D Y S I I. Oh my God, what did I do? Girl, why are you dropping things today like this? Unbelievable. And picking that up with these nails is going to be... Oh, I managed to do that. So, I don't know, y'all. I mean, this is taking a whole different turn. I feel that he must have been under some emotional stress too. Maybe his health was also not good, and maybe he had some trouble with regards into partnerships or relationships or something. But there is some betrayal over there. For sure, there is some betrayal. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to use this. Let me see. I'm going to try this again, and hopefully this time it will not like smack me in the face. There's enough space there. Okay. Okay, let's change them. Switch them out. Because I know people will say the one on the right hand is the one that's always swinging. Meh, meh, meh. So let's do this. Let's ask again. Start afresh. I'm going to ask again. The one on my right hand is vibrating. That is so weird. I'm going to stop that. What I'm going to say is, I'd be very hard pressed to say that see, I feel like saying that he is hiding out somewhere. I feel like he's decided to just walk away and just go do something else altogether. But that's what I'm feeling, the energy. But then on the other hand, I'm also thinking that's not possible because I don't think his health was really good. So let's ask the cards for sure. Let's ask the cards. Yeah. The one on my right hand was kind of actually vibrating, so that's like One day I'm going to do a session, and I know a lot of y'all kind of flip out, and a lot of people do, because when we talk about the Ouija board and all that, a lot of people kind of freak out because they're like, oh my god, because they've only seen crazy things happen, right? And I'm not denying that. But like I said, that's also just a tool, as long as you take the necessary precautions, right, to first and foremost cleanse your energy field, secure your energy field, protect your energy field, and you know what you're doing and you know when to shut it down, you're safe. But it's not for everybody. So one of these days I'm actually going to do it. I told Mark, I said I need his help because I want somebody to be here to tap me out if they sense that I'm going into a zone. Because if you don't get tapped out, then you can get sucked into that thing, and dislodging that energy from you could be a little bit pain in the behind. So I told him, I said I need you to be here so that you can tap me out, right? So maybe I'll do it one day. I'll do it, and I'll do it on live for a select few of us on Zoom. That'll be interesting. Again, the Ouija board is a tool, so nothing to fear. Like I said, as long as you know, you can use tarot also for nefarious activities. It's a tool, but what are you using it for, right? So let's ask and see whether he is alive. It's very interesting, y'all. Let me show you these cards. Remember, we had those two queens and that king pop up? Let me show you. People are involved in this. Look at this. The two queens and the king. See, look at this. People are involved in this. I don't know what this is. Yeah. No, I think you have the wrong guy, Gypsy Girl, because this person who I'm reading for, Douglas James or Douglas Crawford, he's been missing for a while, isn't it? Date of missing. Let me clarify this, because I think there's some confusion here as to who Douglas James is. Douglas. Oh no, James Douglas. Hang on. James. Let me reiterate that, because people are getting confused as to who this guy is. Okay. Here you go. This is the missing guy, right? Let me read. 66-year-old Douglas Crawford was last seen in Vinton, Louisiana on March 20th, 2021. It is unknown what color hair, whatever. He has disappeared. Oh, look at this now. It says he had cancer and he had tracheostomy tube in his throat. Oh, wow. So maybe that's what I was sensing about the burden he was carrying with regards to his health. The divining rods are so great, y'all. Even for something as simple as finding lost keys in the house, you can use it. They are really great. Yeah, yeah, I'm going to, Sherilyn, you're right. Thank you so much for caring. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I take the necessary precautions. I'm not going to just do it for the heck of it. No, you know. Look, another thing is, it said he was gone missing. Shoot, did I? Oh my God, I messed it up again. Okay, the fives are prominently popping up. Even in the first round, the fives came out. The fives. And those queens, y'all, those queens, what the hay is about those queens? I don't think he's alive though. But people, those queens, and I'm sure the last time, now I do one more spread, if that king and those two queens pop up, I'm basically going to fall out of my chair, because people are involved in this. I don't know, did he have a big insurance thing and somebody realized he was sick and they're like, you better change the insurance and make us benefactors, or what do you call? Not benefactors, the recipients. And he said no, and they might have decided to bump him off. I don't know, is he alive? The jury is out. I'll tell you why. See those fives pop up again. Five is a lot of arguments, a lot of wars. Dang it, if those two queens are popping up again. Okay, see those two queens pop up again. And surprise, surprise, I got a yes. So I don't know, y'all. I'm conflicted. I can't necessarily with confidence say he is dead. But then again, I can't say with absolute certainty that he's living somewhere and he's decided to fall off the radar. I'm going to be a cat on the wall this time and just say the cards are showing me one thing. Or maybe he was alive for a little time and then he just perished because his health was bad, you know. But there's a lot of conflict I'm sensing about him. A lot of conflict about his health. There's a lot feeling very burdened, you know. Let me ask one more. But two women. I don't know who those women are in his life. See, feeling very burdened, feeling like he's hit absolute rock bottom. Knight of Cups, trying to make an emotional offer, like, you know. Trying to find emotional comfort. Maybe somebody was offering him something emotional, but he couldn't accept it or see it because he felt like he had hit absolute rock bottom. There are people involved in this. That Queen of Swords, oh my goodness. That King of Swords pops up again. Knight of Swords, quick changes. Okay, there are going to be some developments in this. Okay, see how they're facing each other. There is some quick lifestyle changes, lifestyle as in quick changes to this case coming. And this Queen of Swords is the one who's going to kind of be, her bluff is going to be called, or she's going to be instrumental. She's going to be found to be in the middle of all of this. There are quick changes coming towards her, changes heading towards her, like really fast. And she's almost like saying, bring it. See this? She's more powerful than the Knight, and she's like, bring it. She is sitting very confidently, but, you know, girlfriend, don't be so arrogant. There's going to be money, give and take. So I wouldn't be surprised if this has something to do with the finances as well. The man is anyway dying. He's got insurance. Okay, fine, let the insurance pay. I don't know how all that works though. Ace of Cups. Again, emotionally very, very overwhelming. And this is also saying something from the past popping up. I do believe this case is going to bust open, y'all. Something's going to come up with regards to this case in the near future. Two of Cups. and the World card. This case is going to come to an end. It's going to be, those people are involved. I wouldn't be surprised if these Two of Cups is with regards to those two women. See, the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, a lot of emotions. This is something from the past popping up. This shows give and take, maybe some exchanges, negotiating. This has something to, one of them I think he did care for, and then the World card is going to come to a completion. This case is going to be opened or closed or reinvestigated or reopened, and it's going to be closed pretty soon. Either they're going to find him alive or they're going to find him dead, but this case is going to be closed pretty soon, one way or the other. Okay, so who is the next one? Hey, Susie Q. Hey, Brenda. Okay. Yeah, because yeah, Linda, that's a good observation. It kind of just kept hitting me, and I think he had that thing, no, that tracheotomy or something I saw. Isn't it surprising that how it kind of shows up? Because I was saying my throat is feeling a little thing. Wendy left. Oh, bye, Wendy. Because she's got to go. Okay. All right. So it's funny how they do it, right? I mean, I can tell when it's my energy. I can tell when I'm having allergies, when I'm having a earache or my throat or whatever. One thing I'll tell you, for me, when my ear suddenly starts ringing, like for no apparent reason, like boom, there's no side effects, no nothing, it just suddenly randomly, what happens for me is it'll ring, okay, for a good, like say 60-90 seconds, and it'll stop, and then so I'll have 3 pings, 1 2 3, literally like pings, right? So 60 to 90 seconds, and it'll stop, it'll do it again for 60-90 seconds, stop, and another 60. Whenever that happens, I guarantee whosever energy I'm picking up, their death is via a gunshot. There are things that I can't delve into each and every one of them, but I know what the signs are, and over a period of time I've seen the consistency, and then going back and researching and doing, it's like, yeah, I can clearly tell. I almost felt somebody was standing there and looking in, and I'm like, who are you? Okay, so all right, so any questions regarding James Douglas? Thank God it's Friday. Hey, Denise. Good to see you, girl. How's everything going on with you? Is your mom all settled, etc.? How's your daughter, granddaughter, grandson? I hope everything's kind of settled down with you over there. So okay, so any questions regarding James, and then I'm going to move forward. But there was this young lady, Candace, who asked me a question. Let me address her question now before I move forward, okay? Otherwise I'll forget. And I told her I will answer that question. Give me 1 second. I'm scrolling up to see. Oh wait, Pauline Dark says, can we get a camera on the beautiful tarot cards? Okay, so when I do live stream, Pauline, I cannot do that because my big camera over here is live streaming. I'm not recording. So then what I have to do is I'll have to set up a recording here and do that. So if I set up a recording on my laptop, then I won't be able to see this because I'll have to have 2 screens going. So it's a little bit tricky unless I get a separate other camera, and that camera is going to be just recording the cards. So unfortunately at this time I can't accommodate that. When I'm doing recorded videos, then of course I can focus only on the cards and or have 2 cameras, and that's fine. But hold on, she had a question. Candace, are you there? You had a question for me. Okay, Courtney, not Candace. Why was I saying Candace? Courtney says she has a question about time of death. What's the significance of knowing it? Is your life supposed to circle back to the season you were born? It's not an off subject and no need to be sorry. So when we do time of death, It's to look at the astrology aspect of it. Like for me, when I do time of death or time of birth, it is from an astrology perspective to see what were the planets positioned at that particular date, time, city and state for that person based on his or her horoscope, to see what might have caused their death. So you can tell whether it is murder, whether it is suicide, whether it is gunshot, whether it's hanging, whether it's by fire, whether it is an accident, whether it is surgery or natural death. So just like when we look at the date and time of birth, city and state of birth to tell what are the trends for this person, the date and time and city and state of death also will give you the planetary position, so you can look at the details. It's not so much to say that you're circling back and coming into the world at that time. That is not the case. That's not what I think, that's not what I know. It is just to understand where were the planets, right? Now, every one of us, you could be born on April 1st at 10 a.m. in the morning, and somebody your same sex, same age, could have been born like 2 streets down, right, from where you live. Again, you're a lady, that individual is a lady, same person, April 1st, and say 1970, you were born at 11 a.m., that person is born at 11:15 a.m. Now, even though they live 2 streets away from you, let me assure you, if you go into the details of longitude and latitude, you get into micro details. But even if you look at the chart, right, city, state, and country of birth, the planets would be in slightly varying degrees, right? Because they are constantly moving, right? The earth is constantly moving. So what was here when the earth was here is closer, but when the earth comes here, this planet is further away from the earth, right? So things are changing. So the planetary positions are definitely going to be changing, if not by degrees, then at least little bit, not a whole degree, half a degree, quarter degree, whatever. And so if this planet is at 10 degrees in your house, for your chart, for her, this planet may be at 10 degrees 50. So at 10 degrees 50, this planet is closer to somebody else than yours is. You know what I mean? So it does make a difference, and you can really get into the, oh God, don't get me started on astrology, please. I'll be here all day. But a good question, though. Thank you for asking, Courtney. I hope I answered your question. Somebody else. Can we? Okay, camera. That was the camera question. Then it's a, yeah. Okay. Please focus on. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Pauline. This video is for entertainment purposes. These are my observations and opinions. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence and form your own conclusions. Then. I'm trying to see if there were any questions before I move on. That is not the same guy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My mind says an acronym. I don't know what that was correlating to. Thank you, Susie Q. Hey, Linda. How you have to go for tonight? Bye, Wendy. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to see who else. Denise. Yeah. Hanging in there. Good for you, Denise. Okay. So now let's do, and then I'll ask, let's try and finish this and we'll come to some other questions, right? So now we have Amy Lynn Bradley. So who suggested Amy Lynn Bradley? I have to give a shout out. Hang on. Where's my little bookie thingy? Wait, what? What did I do with it? Oh my God, I tore it up. Of course I tore it up because I'm like that. Oh no, thank God. Whew. All right, Amy. Who asked me about Amy Lynn Bradley? I know I had it here. Oh yeah, Amy Lynn Bradley. This is a shout out to Marco. Marco was kind enough to send me this request via my website. So Marco, shout out to you. Thank you for this suggestion. I do appreciate it. Y'all, that's another thing. Send me your suggestions. But like I said, sometimes, people may get upset. Okay, Tana made this suggestion time ago and you're now doing a reading or you haven't yet done it. I'm sorry. it's like I said, sometimes I'm not drawn to it, so I'm not pushed by my guides. So Amy Lynn Bradley was born on May 12, 1974, and she has gone missing on March 1998. I don't have the specific date, okay? Now, she is a Taurus, and she has a 10th house and 11th house active for her. So let's take a look. 10th house and 11th house, right? So as a Taurus, her 10th house is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th house is Aquarius and 11th house is Pisces. So 10th house, some of the aspects of 10th house is career, reputation, morals, and life goals. And 11th house is all about like-minded people, groups, and friends. The only thing that I was able to see was she went on a cruise and they couldn't find her. So nobody knows whether she jumped off, she vanished, somebody killed her, hid her, nothing. Apparently she was with her family. So we'll take a look and delve into that. Very young again. She was born in 1974, 1998. She's gone missing. So that's what, 22? Was she 22? Wait, 74, 84, 94. 24 years old. And 1998, so coming up close to so she's been gone for as long as she's been missing. 10th house is Aquarius. Let me write it down. 10th house. Now let's take a look. So she is a Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign, right? A pentacle sign. So it's all about stability. It's all about wanting to have the security, having a need for security, understanding and liking and appreciating the fine things in life. Could be one of those people who has a champagne taste on a beer budget, or even if she doesn't have now, she understands and appreciates fine things, right? Enjoys good food. I wouldn't be surprised if her passion was to actually cook. Some of them are just passionate about cooking, or just likes experimenting with different cuisines. So Taurus is ruled by Venus, okay, very cognizant about her femininity, how she dresses. She could be a tomboy, but even then you can see there, you can tell when people are like, they look very casually dressed, but then if you really pay attention, you can tell that they are very well coordinated, that the clothes kind of fit well, or it's well pressed, or it's clean, or the materials and the textures, you can tell. You don't have to walk around wearing a Versace gown to say, oh yeah, I have fine taste in clothing. You can tell when a person is well put together, that eye that they have for detail. You can really tell, how they dress, the whatever. So she would be one of those people. And Taurus, being a Venus sign, very, very wholesome type of a person. And then you look at a 10th house, which is Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus, right? So she could deal with the Saturnian energy. She can handle that Saturnian energy, but the Uranus, because Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus is all about sudden shocks and changes. I am going to say that her going missing on March, I want to say that March could very well be the Pisces or even the Aries season. This might have been very, very sudden, and also I think she might have been under the influence of alcohol or something, because it talks about Neptune, which is confusion, illusion, and dreams, and water. Neptune is water. So that answers the question that yes, she might have most probably been lost at sea. Like if she's lost at sea, I hardly doubt they are going to be able to recover the body, right? I mean, think about it. I mean, I don't know where exactly she was on a cruise, but if you're in the middle of the ocean, right, or even close to some land mass, depending on how far you're away, I mean, think of all the critters that are in the ocean. I mean, hardly a trace of you will be found. So death by water is very evident here. 100% death. I don't think she was killed and stashed somewhere and done something. No. Whether she was pushed overboard, she fell overboard, or somebody purposefully killed her and disposed her overboard, I guarantee there is death by water here. So it's very unfortunate. But let's take a look and see. Oh my God, why am I doing this reading? Shoot. See that little bit of what's the one? Little bit of anger. It's like, this isn't fair. This isn't fair. That's what I'm hearing. This isn't fair. This isn't right. This isn't fair. I don't believe I don't know if she's, so I hope, even if she fell overboard, by some miracle she was able to get to land and she was able to escape or come out alive, and maybe she's hiding because she's afraid of whoever did this to her. I hope. That's a better scenario than you just disappearing in the water. Am I going to say she just wanted to disappear in the water? I don't think she purposefully wanted to disappear. Some people just want to walk off into the unknown and not be bothered at all. It's an adventure, or I don't know, they may lose it and they just say, to heck with all of this, I'm just walking away. I wouldn't quite put her in that category, because with Taurus, very grounded, very stable kind of a person. So let's see what cards pop out for her. We have Aries. Just as I said, March, I don't have a date of disappearance. I just have it as March 1998. So it could be Aries, it could be Pisces as well. And then we have Jupiter. Let's take a check at that. Yeah. See, Feb 19th to March 20th is Pisces. March 21st to April 19th is Aries. So it could be either or. And you have Jupiter. Now, Jupiter rules Pisces just as much as Jupiter rules Sagittarius. And she's a Taurus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth house. Eighth house talks about death. Yeah. I don't know if she's alive, y'all. I'm not so sure. I'll be hard pressed to believe that they'll find her alive. Because you have Jupiter and you have Mars. There was a fight. I'll tell you that much. There was a struggle. There was a fight. So either she struggled with something and she might have had an accident or fell, or she had a fight and a struggle with somebody and that led to her demise. Strong energy. Whoever this individual is very, very strong. Whatever the struggle was, it was a strong struggle. So she struggled against somebody who was really strong, and she also fought hard. So even if you might have slipped and fallen, she tried desperately to catch on to something to break her fall. That's what I'm seeing. And you have Pluto. Pluto is again water. Death and regeneration. Gemini with Mercury. Gemini is a second house. Second house talks about her values, her talents, etc. She was quite focused on doing something in terms of her career, I believe. Neptune, oh my goodness, if any more water shows up, I'm about going to have a fit here. So Neptune shows up. Again, a lot of confusion, illusion. I think she hurt her head. So she was also slightly a bit worried. She could have been a little intoxicated as well, which is probably why, even though she put up a fight, she couldn't, whether she tried to fight away somebody, she couldn't because she was slightly inebriated, or even if she tried to hang on for something to break her fall, she really wasn't all together. But certainly death by water. That's what I'm seeing. So 18... 28, 30, 30, 40, 51, 54, 55. That's 10th house. 10th house. Yeah. She had some goals she wanted to achieve in life. I am hard pressed to believe that this young lady, and she's a Taurus, right? Aries is her 12th house, and Aries is ruled by Mars. And it's almost karmic, y'all, that she was not supposed to come back. She was not supposed to come back to terra firma. She's got so much of water, and then you throw in Jupiter and you throw in Gemini. Gemini again talks about substances, inebriation, that sort of a stuff. Am I going to say she was an addict? That's not what I'm saying. If she was on a cruise and she was old enough to have a drink or so, she might have partaken of that, right? Am I calling her an alcoholic? No, I'm not. But you get what I'm saying, right? And if you're not somebody who's used to consuming alcohol on a regular and you have one drink, sometimes it could knock you out. You give me half a glass of wine and I'll be asleep for a whole week. That's me. I'm a super lightweight. So my body just doesn't, I can't. I mean, I couldn't even tell you when was the last time I had a drink. So, I mean, I've always been a super lightweight. Like I'll have a bottle of beer and all. I'd probably get to like maybe that much of beer and I'll be like, here, hi, you can have it. That's just me. And even beer, it's very, very rarely have I ever had beer. It's like, yeah. And, I just haven't been, some people can, I mean, it's not just men, some women, gosh. Woo, I've had the pleasure of knowing some women who can drink like a whole dang case of beer and still be standing upright and everything. I'm like, I don't know how you do that. I just don't. Here's a little detail. I have a friend, although I haven't been able to meet her often enough. She drinks and she drinks beer. Okay, and she'll do it by the case. Whenever you have her sitting and drinking, she has a case. So we do once in a great while meet. Let me tell you, every time she visits, and she brings her own alcohol. She's never said, I'm coming over, you better have alcohol. She is very self-sufficient. She'll bring her own stuff. But every time she comes and she visits and she goes to the bathroom and come out, I'm like, girl, I don't want to use that bathroom because the whole bathroom smells of beer. When they go pee, it's like, of course she flushes and all that stuff, but still I feel like it smells of beer and I can't stand it. TMI, yeah, sorry. Hey Marisol, good to see you. Pandora Sparks, hey. Never Foggy Tea, hey. Some names over here, that's cool. I have a question. Should I wait? What is your question? If this is regarding this case I'm reading, ask Pauline. Pauline, you have my cell phone number. You can text me. Pauline, what's your question, honey? Oh, on 24th March 2010. Oh, she was declared legally dead. Okay, got it. 12 years after her disappearance and no witness, no body. They won't find her body. Pauline has a question. What is your question? Yeah, I know it's nasty. Gypsy girl, you know where I'm coming from when I say that, right? Oh my God. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Devil, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So with the Hierophant, it talks about somebody who has a little bit of power, who has some sort of it's a group, it's an organization, it's a company, it's a department, it could be legal, it could be the government agency. It's somebody higher up who has the ability to say something and for it to be law. Like, so let it be said, so let it be written, so let it be done, and that sort of a thing. That's power. And then you have the Devil card. Now the Devil card is a Capricornian card. And this talks about deviant sexual energies and dependencies and codependencies and all that. Now remember, Capricorn is a sister sign. So Capricorn is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th house. Does her father work for some kind of a government agency, or is her father placed high up in some company or something? Because I feel this is her father and he is not willing to let go. Four of Pentacles, he is not willing to let go. There is a desire to find an end to this. They are not willing. The father is the one who is the power here, and the father is not willing to let this one go. So the father is somebody who either has the power to make the decisions in terms of, all right, I'm going to settle out of court or not. But then again, this does talk about having a conversation, or some authority, could be the cruise line, offering him something and saying, here's a payout, shut up and go away. But he is holding on and holding out for either more or for a resolution. That's how that plays out. So hold on, Susie Q. Pauline had a question. I remember, Pauline, I asked you, what is your question? Sam Lombardo. It was his company that gifted him and his family the clothes. Oh, that's interesting. So he's somewhere higher up in the ladder, isn't it? I digress. I don't think it has anything to do with the crew member. Feeling emotionally bereft and left out in the cold. I'm going to go so far as to say the father, look, I'm not going to say the father is responsible for her death at all. That's not what I'm saying. But then I'm like, has anybody ever sat the dad down and spoken to him and asked him? Because he could have some information at the recesses of his mind that could actually help, because there's something he might have seen or said or heard or something that he may have genuinely forgotten, but there is somehow a tie to him. This, I don't know what company the father worked for. Am I saying, oh, this is some kind of a, somebody wanted to get back at the dad and they did this and all? I don't know, but something, the father is very prominent in this. And he is also that very strong Capricornian energy as well. So either the father is the one who is holding out, or the father is the one who's making a decision, or the father is negotiating, or maybe the cruise has negotiated with the father and said, we'll give you this money, please go away. And he's like, no. If the Four of Pentacles could mean greed, but it could also mean holding out for more and saying, no, I'm not going to let it go. I want to see this resolved. And again, I'm still waiting for Pauline to ask me that question, and Pauline is not. So I'm just going to move on. All right, Pauline. Or did she text me? Because I told her to text me. Pauline has my number. So anyhow. Good to see you, Sam. Oh, absolutely, Susie Q. So let's read this. The father is kind of somehow central in this, y'all. I don't know. You know what? Let me put these away and see on that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you, Denise. I'm going to ask a quick question about the father, okay? Let's ask. The Earth card is 8. There's some kind of a weird secretive thing going on over here. Something is kept under covers. There's something shady about this case. It isn't as simple as, oh, she had a couple drinks and she fell off the edge. It isn't that simple. 8th house talks about will, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, sexual energy, finances, yada, yada, yada. But 8th house also, I'm telling you, there's something weird about this case, y'all. There's something very, very weird about this case. If the money card pops up now, I'm going to say, I should be careful how I phrase this. I rest my case, y'all. There's money over here. So I don't know whether there was a settlement or whether this had to do with some money, because Page of Pentacles does talk about, ability to raise money or make an offer, bringing a new idea that could show that there's a possibility of money coming in. Why is money a theme here? So maybe they try to settle, or maybe this has something to do with money. I mean, what was her life insurance like? I'm sorry, is this a conspiracy? No. Am I blaming her father? No, I'm not, because I'm just not. We're just looking at the options. Let's hold this apart like so, just so. Come on. Let's hold it together properly. Come on, settle down. Settle down. Are you serious? Settle down. I said, let's get started here. Oh my God. Thank you. Where do you go? Okay. No, not looking very good. Somebody has to go talk to her dad. Somebody has to talk to her dad. That's a clear message for me that I am not something. Yeah, read between the lines. Okay, again, disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations, my opinions. Please do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. I am not saying anything more. Read between the lines. Those of you who know me know exactly what I'm saying. Thank you so much, Sam Lombardo. Thank you. What did I say? 8th house: will, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, sexual energy, finances. Capricorn card, the death card, deviant sexual dependencies. I read between the lines. Let me see what else she's going to say for me. That was such a clear yes, that it's like whoa, okay, all right, calm down. That's why I had to kind of like, okay, stop with that energy. She's coming through. Yeah. Something about a pair of white shorts and a shirt that has buttons down the front, and she's rolled up the sleeves. It's almost like a unisex shirt like guys and girls wear, but it's like a linen, and it's a very light bluish teal color. It's faded. Okay, very comfortable, very white shorts and that shirt. That's what I'm being shown. I don't know what she was wearing. The last time she was seen. They're not going to find her. The death card. The 7 of swords. The 7 of cups. The 7 of wands. Unbelievable. The 4 of pentacles. Y'all, this is the page of swords. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness. Damn it. Ace of pentacles. 8 of cups. King of pentacles. Oh my God. Look, y'all, those who know what happened to her know what happened to her. This whole thing is, where's the camera evidence? Come on, get over yourself. Those who know what happened know what happened, and they're never going to step forward. End of story. You have the death card. Now, Let me show you. Let me take out the other card for your reference. Did I not see the... Hang on, where's that guy? Let me show you. Get him on, not the Empress. Not that guy, not that guy. Not him, not him. Not you, not you. You watch, it'll be the last dang card, right? No. Hang on 1 second. Let me get that card out. Not the Emperor. No, 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 no. Okay, now take a close look at this card, okay? Let me show you this card. So, you see the Death card over here, right? You see that here. You see this guy with this kind of a poppy kind of a thing, hat, Hierophant. Look at this card. Do they not look the same? Okay. So, I'm going to say that whatever transpired, yes, led to her death. The Seven of Swords very clearly tells us that she definitely tried to defend herself. Seven of Cups says there was some sort of indulgence in terms of something that she was not comfortable with, be it alcohol, be it sex, be it drugs. She was enjoying herself. She was having fun when all this came about. And then the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords talks about betrayal, dishonesty, that sort of a thing. She did try to run away, but she was drawn back in, say, come party, come enjoy this. And then she realized what was going on. And the Seven of Wands, she tried to fight, okay? She definitely did try her best to protect herself, and she tried self-defense. Four of Pentacles says she was held restricted. She was held back. She was restricted. Page of Swords says there was a lot of conversation, lot of back and forth, lot of communication. And there was an opportunity, an offer made like, hey, there's a lot of talk, lot of gossiping, prying eyes, talking, this, that, and the other. And then offers were made to, okay, just accept this offer and you'll be able to walk away without any hindrances. And whoever it was accepted that offer, and they were able to basically abandon her and walk away, which they did. And then you have the King of Pentacles. Who do you think the King of Pentacles is? Somebody better go and look at the ding dong ding along, if you know what I mean. Surprisingly, not so much of the feminine energy like her mom has popped up. I wonder why. What does her father do? Does her father have work in some sort of a company where there's medical, something to do with medical? Is he a doctor, or is he in a company where they manufacture pharmaceuticals? Something to do with the medical field. Somebody tell me that. Betrayal, y'all. Betrayal, dishonesty. She was trying to run away from something. Okay, so I'm going to do a poll, right? Create a poll. Okay, poll. Which did y'all the best? A is going to be, hang on, okay? Jiah. B is going to be hang on. James S C M E L Y N N. Oh. Rate 1 for best, 3 for least. Right. Okay. Your question. Oh, my question is too long. Okay. Oh my God. One for best. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Ask. Okay. All right. I just asked. Yeah. There's no way she could have survived the fall. You're right, Pauline. If the cruise, I mean, even then, I mean, that height, you know, when you hit the water, if you don't know how to dive, and even if you do at that high, from that height, it's like hitting a sheet of glass or concrete. There's no way that never foggy tea, she goes R. I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's ask about her mother, though. I feel I want to ask about her mom. Queen of Cups shows up now, her mother. Oh my God, after everything, her mother shows up. With the Queen of Swords back to back. Four of Cups. Mother is not satisfied with the answer she's getting from whoever this Queen of Swords is. The Queen of Swords over here could be a male or a female. So whoever is giving her answers, maybe legal advice or whatever, the mother is not happy with the answer she's getting. She's like, no, bullcrap, I'm not taking this. I'm not accepting this. Oh, that's okay. Only gives yes or no. Yeah, shoot. I should have. Yeah, hang on, Susie Q. Let me go back and say, yeah, that's, oh God, what, how? Okay. Oh my God, I didn't do it right? So let's, okay, let me end that poll and I'll start again, okay? Hang on 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. You're right, Susie Q. Of course, I think I know everything, but clearly I don't know how to set up polls. Hang on 1 second. So let me see poll. Rate. Okay. Rate 1 for best and 3 for least. Okay. Which okay, hang on. I'm probably needing to hang on. What did she say? Yeah, I know. I just realized. So I'm just going to say rate 1 for best and 3 for least. Which reading do you like the best? Okay, but so let's do A is Jiah. Hang on. Y'all, hang on. So let's do A is Jiah. B is Douglas. C is Amy. Correct? Add an option. So, okay, so maybe I should say add an option. So 3. Let's do 2. Oh, there we go. Now I'm learning how to use this thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. Y'all are probably laughing and going, this Kirtana doesn't know what the heck she's doing. Okay, so rate 1 for best, 3 for least. Which reading you like? So A is for Jiah. B is, I still didn't get that right, correct? I still didn't get that right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. 3. Okay, Amy's was the best. Oh my God, you'll all think Amy's was the best. Okay. It's 29% said for Jiah. Okay. Okay. That's changing. Yeah, sorry y'all. I still have to figure out how the hell to phrase those things. What do I know about putting up polls? Don't laugh at me, I'm sorry. The Thank you, Carriage House. It's like, oh my God. Look, y'all. So we have the moon card, and then we have the house, the family. So there's a lot of shady business going on in terms of the family environment, Amy's family. A lot of shady stuff. Yeah, vote you guys. Give me a thumbs up too. So I think it was Aquarius girl who sent me an email, and she said this is how you set up a poll. I didn't even know, and that thing has been staring at. And there's another one here that says show your support for the real tarot, super stickers. Okay, let me super chat. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Oh, look at here, y'all. I'm just now discovering all this stuff. Just perfect. All right. Look at that. Okay, I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. Okay, I should set it up. And then let's say, okay. All right, I see how that works. Okay, I'll do it for the next one. They don't state where his family worked or what he worked as, probably to refrain from getting sued. Yeah, probably. Hey, Debbie Bagley. Yeah, so 65% of y'all said you liked Amy's reading. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll just end that, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if he had something to do with the medical field, because that keeps, see, King of Pentacles also, and King of Wands, I'm sorry, not King of Pentacles, King of Wands pops up as somebody in the medical field. But every time I looked at that King of Pentacles, I felt like the father had something to do with the medical field, because I was I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, but I was seeing the King of Wands behind, like almost like a shadow image, you know. So that's why I felt that, okay, maybe he is the King of Wands too. Maybe he has something to do with the medical field. So when I see shadow images like that, that's what I think. Okay, how do you vote? Oh my God, Tammy. Oh my God, Tammy, I took down the vote, so don't worry about it. Next time we'll figure it out, Tammy. Sorry, I just took it down because it was like, yeah. But Tammy, you put it in the comment section, which reading. I just took down the poll. You can basically go in and do that. So, yeah, I don't know, something weird about the father. Tammy, put it down. Hey, Rock and Robin. Tammy, put it in the comment section, which reading you like the best. Okay, any other questions y'all have, y'all? Any questions anybody has? If y'all don't, then we'll shut it down. Right? Who was the other person I wanted to do a reading for? Who was the other person? Let's talk about, oh my God, what is the name of this individual? I don't know how to spell his name. Add an option. Well, hang on, y'all. I'm trying to figure something out. So, I'm trying to figure something out. Okay, hang on one second. Uh, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, okay? Oh my God. I'm so sorry I'm doing this, but not that. I'm trying to find. Okay, let's do this. Norm McDonald. And all right, so I'm going to put this out. This is for Movie Star Monday. Tell me, you could do a person named Kelsey. Wait. Do okay? Hang on. So tired tonight. Well, take care. I mean, you need your rest. It's not about the reading. It's about your antique. Okay, hang on. I can't. So I thought someone said he owned his own business. Okay, that's a possibility. So okay, so the third Amy. Okay, so I cannot find. Okay, I do have to be about. Okay, let's see, Amy. Okay. I have a question. What's your question, Elizabeth? It's not about the reading. It's about your antique tarot cards. Okay, ask. What's your question? How was your? There's that. No. How has your week been? Oh, it's been great. Can UK cases be added? Yeah, absolutely. I can't tell if the question can be about anything or if that's true. I'm lost. Ask your questions. As long as it's not a personal question. Don't ask me to do a personal reading. I'm not. On Amara Maluk. I'll write it down and let me look at her. Courtney asks for Amara Maluk. I will consider that. Do your antique cards retain energy from the previous owners? Well, that's why they go. The good question, Elizabeth. That's why I go through the whole process of cleansing them, right? I actually cleanse the cards after every reading I do because the energy from the readings from these particular people also sticks on. So I have to go through the whole cleansing process. Okay, her mother had reached out to me for peace. I referred her to you. Oh, okay, I can do that. I can most certainly do that. So why don't you, Amara, why don't you have a mother contact me? I can do a personal reading and tell her I won't charge her. But if the mother is okay, then I can do it for everybody, but she may not want that. Oh, I was giving condolences in a post and part of. Okay, got it. Understand. Thank you, Courtney. Joan Crawford, that's good. I'm in discussions about an apartment now. Fingers crossed. Well, good for you, girl. You go for it. Can we put Joan Crawford on the list? Yeah, sure. Thanks. Can you note Jill Dando and Jimmy Savile? Okay. Jill Dando and Jimmy Savile. I'm going to look it up. Susie Q. Okay. What's it? Okay, Paul. What's it like in heaven on the other side? Hope that's not too far off. Okay, I can answer that. Heath Ledger. That's a good one. Moon and stars. A lot of people have been asking me about Heath Ledger. Did I not do one for him? Yeah, you can do just with the sage, you know, as well. So Robin Williams has 86%. Nobody wants to know about Norm Macdonald. That's because nobody. Oh, I said Bog Saget. Oh my God, I meant Bob Saget. I am so sorry. Ooh, typo. Sorry about that. No offense meant, no disrespect to Mr. Saget. So, yeah. Okay, Robin Williams. I'll do Robin Williams for Monday. So, Robin Williams. Thank you, Courtney. If you can reach out to her mother, let her know again. But because because if it's a new case, I don't know if the mom would want it out on social media, right? I've got to be respectful of that. If she's okay with it, then I'll do it for Wicked Wednesday, that sort of a thing. Yeah, sandalwood, cedar, incense, even cinnamon, or even just if you have Florida water or holy water or anything, even salt. Worst case scenario, if you don't want to put everything in a bag of salt, just go get some rock salt from the kitchen or even table salt and just put, you have your deck of cards over here, right? Deck of cards. You can just put a couple grains of salt on this. That's all you need. Or if you want to, you want to protect your card, wrap your cards in if you don't have the satin cloth and the felt cloth, wrap it in a piece of paper, right? Preferably brown paper, but even a tissue is fine because you want to protect this salt from affecting the quality of the cards, and just put some salt around it. I know a lot of people, they keep it like this and they sprinkle salt around like that, right? Like you keep it on a desk or a plate and you just sprinkle salt all around it. That's also fine. Whatever works. Different brands receive this 1 year pros. Yeah, sage could be. Yeah, I know. I mean, I was thinking Bob Saget. I typed Bob Saget, but apparently the B ended up being a G, so they flipped on me. So maybe, I don't know. Y'all please vote. Thank you. Yeah, the sage is a weird smell, right? Not everybody likes it, so it is what it is. So how about we call it? So I'll put up Robin Williams. Norm Macdonald's, go look it up. It's very interesting. Unfortunately, he died very young too, but up and coming guy. I really thought y'all would be interested in Bob Saget. I wanted to ask about Will Smith, but then I'm not going to do it. I'll tell you why. Because, hey, Texas Mom, Marisol, thanks. I'll look for it. I don't know what that's about, but okay. I would like to see a life of Bob Saget. Now, see, I'm thinking Bob Saget. Oh, my God. Janis Joplin. I haven't done that, Texas Mom. I'll write it down. Janis Joplin. Oh, she's going to be very interesting. Janis Joplin, oh, she's a spitfire. Oh my God, why does this happen? You know what I hear her saying? Oh, she's a spitfire. Oh my God. I can't say those words. I'll spell it out. She goes, F-U-C-K, these, M-O-T-H-E-R, F-U-C-K-E-Rs. That's what she's telling me. She's a spitfire. She's going to be very, very, very interesting to do. She's like full of piss and vinegar. I don't think she was very happy with the industry that she was in. I do believe there was a lot of shenanigans that were going on. I mean, just as I was saying, she's going to be quite a bit to handle, a lot of energy around her. Okay, all right. Give me 1 second. Because Hedy Lamar, there's so many of them, right? Gypsy Girl, if you can make a note and if you can just send me a text message of all these people. Lucille Ball is going to be interesting. Oh my God, she was so beautiful. Very intelligent lady. Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, yeah, or Nelson Mandela, sure. I could. If Gypsy Girl can make a note and let me know. But see, Janis Joplin, she's like in my freaking face. It's like, oh my God. She can be a scrapper, y'all. Janis Joplin, let me tell you, she can be a scrapper. She'll get up right in your face and she'll go, she can do that. She has, I'm getting that energy from her right away. I'm not saying she's a bad person, that's not what I'm saying, but she's a scrapper. I'm just going to pull a couple of quick cards for her because her energy is like in my face. Oh, any amount, Susie Q. We can do Louis the 14th, we can do, I don't know, Henry the 8th, whoever. Doesn't matter. See, tarot and energy is timeless. Whatever has already happened and said and done, it's already recorded in the Akashic records. We are just pulling from there. Maybe Bob Saget for next week. Yeah, we could do that. This Janice agrees with Jiah. Hey, Sunshine Butterfly, good to see you. Right, I haven't scheduled anything as yet, Carriage House. Let me know what kind of a class you want. Put it in the comment section. Okay, hang on. Janis Joplin, in my face. In my freaking face. Taurus and Scorpio. Taurus and Scorpio, very earthy, and yet again this whole thing about very, very intense energy. She's the kind of a person who's like nothing half-baked for her. It's like all or nothing. You make a commitment, you make a commitment, others piss off. Don't come near me, bugger off. But with the Taurus energy, also very carnal, very earthy person. Like she was, I'm going to say it out, I wouldn't be surprised if she was addicted to, well, we know she was addicted, but not just to drugs or alcohol, but also to sex. This card is telling me that. Let me type it out. www.therealtarot1123.com. So all of you all, just a quick reminder, if you go to my website, whatever you do, please first register. Okay, registration is free. Nobody's asking you for your liver or your kidney. Nobody's asking you what your blood group is. Nobody's asking you to cut a lock of hair and send it. You know, I'm being smart. It's just register so that when I have your email address as my list of members, when I post something that I don't want to post on YouTube, and it's like something that I think my members will enjoy, I'll just send you all the link so you can watch it, or I'll assign that video to you also. It'll pop up in your emails and you can go and watch it if you're interested. Or even if I have a class coming up or something, I've decided, then I can email and say I'm having a class. If you all are interested, let me know, that sort of a thing. Oh, wait, she's already got that. Let me take a quick look at that. Hang on. Janis Joplin. Jan 19th, 1943. 10, 11, 21, 25, 28. 10, let me do that, 10, 20, 21, 25, 28, so that's 10. So Jan 19th makes her a what? January, what baby? Jan 19th. She's a Capricorn. You want to go outside? Okay, hang on. So no need to whine like you're dying. You can just look at me and what are you making faces for? What you want, baby? Come here. What you want? What do you want? You want to go outside? You want to do pee-pee? Yeah? You want to do pee-pee? Okay, let's get you out. Y'all, let me just send him outside. I think he needs a pee-pee break. Watch out, baby. Watch out. Okay, calm down. Oh my God, you have to get your drool all over me. Thank you. I love you too. Come on. Honey, can you let him out, please? Thank you. Yeah, it's like, Mom, it's past 9 o'clock. I need to go do pee-pee. So, yeah. Okay, so let me take down that poll. 69% says Robin Williams, so that's scheduled. I'll schedule it. So let's do this though. This guy. Where is that book of mine? Okay. Janice Joplin 6. Oh, interesting. She's a Capricorn. No wonder that Taurus energy popped up, because Taurus and Capricorn are sister signs, right? So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 28, 28, 28, 34, 39, 39, 48, 48, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. Okay, 12th house. All right. So Capricorn, if she's a Capricorn, her 10th house, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th house is Libra. Libra, and not that guy. 12th house. 12th house is Sagittarius. Interesting. Saggy is 12th house. So 10th house talks about career, reputation, morals, and life goals. 12th house talks about karma, hidden supports, and institutions. She's a kind of chick who would have arguments and issues with institutions. She would be the kind of a person who would not toe the line. She is a kind of a person who would be like, she doesn't do authority very well. She doesn't. Thank you, Pauline. Tea healing and readings, kitchen magic, of course, tarot and crystal, how to deal with being an empath. Okay, carriage house, I can do that. Can you send me an email though? Just send me an email. Movie Star Monday, Robin Williams, thank you. Just send me an email, carriage house. I will figure out when I'll do the schedule. But remember, the last Saturday of every month there's going to be Zoom, right? We can always figure out a subject for that as well. So you'll send me emails and let me know what you'll think, right? Okay, let's pick up with this. This is somebody who did not want to follow the norm. This is somebody who was like, I don't give a if you seek what you think. This is what I'm doing. Take it or leave it. So she has the 10th house is Libra. 10th house aspects are career, reputation, morals, and life goals. But with Libra over there, Libra is ruled by Venus. So Venus is all about, the fine things in life. And so with her career, she would have obviously been able to make a lot of money and be successful. And of course, the creativity and success comes from her career. Now, the 12th house is almost a karmic thing, because her 12th house is Sagittarius, right? And we talk about karma, hidden supports, institutions, etc. There was a lot of traveling in her mind with regards to philosophy and the meaning of life, and wanting to go on. Quintessential flower girl, hippie, right? Nothing wrong with that. She's like, yeah, I just want to go and live and do whatever I will. I don't have to follow the norm. I don't have to follow the rules and regulations. But the other thing is, she's Capricorn. So Capricorn is very carnal energy, and clearly Taurus has popped up here as well. Very intense, very carnal. She never did anything in moderation. For her, it was the excess or excess. So she never dabbled in things. She went all in. That was her. And she's a scrapper, man. She's a scrapper. Let me tell you that. Eight of Wands, quick. Oh, she really, okay. Okay, interesting. Eight of Wands, quick news, quick accession, quick changes, quick. She didn't have the patience to say, okay, we'll think about it. She's like, no, let's think about it, let's get it done. But then with the Nine of Wands, it does talk about being very persistent and staying within your goals. Now, she could be very persistent. She could convince you to sell your soul to the devil if she wanted, and you would gladly do it. But having said that, as far as staying within the limits, for the most part, she did try to, be staying within the limits or the constraints of what she wanted to accomplish in life and what she wanted. In other words, she was persistent in wanting to accomplish her goals. And she also knew her limits as far as her skill sets were concerned. Nine of Cups, it talks about wish fulfillment. Uh, did she commit suicide? I think that's how she overdosed, right? Like most people. Me and Bobby McKee, yeah. Um, so she definitely was looking for emotional and wish fulfillment in terms of with the Libra over there, wanting to find the great need to find balance, emotional or spiritual balance. I don't think she ever found it. I don't think she would have ever found it. Yeah, she was a scrapper. Yeah, gypsy girl, you know what I mean. Free spirit, flower child, all those things apply to her. Yeah, I mean, she's like that. She'll be in your face, and she's not shy about anything. If she wants to call you an a-hole, she'll walk right up to you and she says, she's not shy about it. She says, what's there to feel shy about? No hindrances, no nothing. Very casual, very, I'm going to say, one of those people who was very, very, I'm not going to say overconfident, but like just was so cognizant of herself, aware of herself, and she's like, whatever, I mean, this is my life, so yeah, take it or leave it. If you don't like it, walk on by. And then you have the Star card. Well, the Star card is an Aquarius card, and she's a Capricorn. Aquarius is a second house. Second house talks about values, talents, possessions, and the ability to earn income. There was a great need to find balance, to be able to make sure that she could provide all that she wanted to. Her career could provide all that she wanted for herself. Very inspired, digging deep to find the hope and inspiration, always hopeful, always, as much as she was like this, a free spirit, a scrapper, very hopeful kind of a person, very positive. I don't think Janis Joplin per se would have been, oh my God, look at my life, it sucks. I don't think that was really her true nature. She may have had moments of madness or whatever, if you will, because of the stresses the industry causes or a career, but very inspiring. If you were to sit her down and say, I'm an upcoming artist, what is your advice? She'd really take you under the wing and give you her advice. That's the kind of energy you get from her. Always hoping and inspiring in people, and she always wanted to have that connection with individuals who would always hope and inspire, and therefore push her towards the outer edges and limits of her talents. But I'll tell you, I see there's a slight little bit of, wow, am I really that good? Not doubting it. Not doubting her talent at all. It's like, wow, I didn't realize I was this good or this popular or my music was this great. Almost in awe. And having the ability to earn, having a lot of emphasis on her possessions, on her, as much as she was a free spirit, there were some things that truly had value for her in terms of materialistic possessions, and she was all about those things. The Justice card, the Libra card pops up. There were decisions that she was making in her life that would have affected her the long term. But with the Libra card and the decision-making card here, it also talks about a great need to find balance, and that was her struggle. Finding balance within herself. That, I think, is what caused her demise. Page of Swords, lot of gossip, lot of talk, and Ten of Cups. There's a lot of gossip and there's a lot of talk about her love relationships, about her emotional state. Her struggle was to find balance. There's a lot of gossip and talk. Who was she in love with or who was she having an affair with? I don't know. But there was a lot of talk about that. That is so weird. There you go. That's an impromptu. Okay. John Lennon. Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, Mom's Greenhouse is saying good now. A scrapper is somebody who's always like not afraid to pick a fight. Like let's say you go to a bar or whatever and you find this person who's like, yo, what are you looking at? And you're like, dude, I wasn't even looking. Yeah, you were looking at me, and that's all they need to start a fight, that kind of a thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who she was. There was a lot of gossip and a lot of talk about that. Um, a survivor, but her struggle was finding balance within herself, and that was her undoing. Oh, she was at Texas. She was from Fort Worth. Oh, I didn't even. Fort Arthur. Oh my God, I can't even see. Wait, hold on. Fort Arthur. There we go. Texas more. Thank you for that. All right, y'all. My energy is kind of zoop. So I'm going to stop at this. So thank you so much. I'm just going to stop because I mean, like, I'm completely like zero now. So thank you so very much to all of you all for watching, for your participation, for your contributions. I really, really appreciate you all. Please give me a thumbs up, hit the bell icon, spread the word around about this channel. I would really like to see this channel grow and reach more people. I would greatly appreciate it. And for those of you who are visiting, please subscribe. I hope you become a member of the Real Family. And my email address, my website address is all going to be in the description box. My email address, I will actually type it out. So Lucinda says thank you. Oh, my pleasure. The Real Tarot 1123 at gmail.com, and my website is www.therealtarot1123.com. So let's call it a 10-4, everybody, right? Thank you. Thank you, folks. Thank you, all of you. Blessed be the Real Family. All right, everybody. Thank you so very much. I so appreciate you. Much gratitude. But blessed be. Have a great weekend. And remember, the last Saturday of the month, I will have that Zoom. So, you know, the previous Monday, start sending me. Those of you who are already on the invite list, I know the few of y'all who have been consistent, y'all don't even need to bother. I have you on my list. I will just send you the invitations. Thank you to my moderator, Gypsy Girl. I do appreciate you, as always. 10-4, Pauline, Scout Inquirer, Moon and Stars, Sherilyn Schaffner, Elizabeth Anguiano, Susie Q, Ali, The Carriage House, My Manx 100, Stardust, Rock and Robin, Lucinda 5563, Never Foggy Tea, thank you, Texas Mo, Debbie Bagley, Sunshine Dragonfly, yep, I said her name, Mom's Greenhouse, thank you, Scout Inquirer, then who else, Pauline, I'm sure I missed names, right, per usual, My Manx 100, then let's see, Susie Q, wait, I'm missing names, Tammy Smith, you know I'm going to miss names, Denise Tuck, Courtney, My Manx 100, Marisol, thank you. If I miss anybody's name, you know, Tammy Smith, you know I'm not being mean or anything, I just miss it. Rock and Robin, who am I missing? Sam Lombardo. For all of y'all who have made your suggestions, I appreciate you all. I promise I'll get to it. Denise Wilson, Pandora Sparks. So thank you so very much. I really do appreciate you all. Much love to you, and see you in the next video. Bye for now. Okay, I'm going to click out.